Why doesn't a paper cup burn when you put it in a fire filled with water? How can a tumor grow hundreds of teeth inside a child's jaw? And what is the single nut that holds an entire helicopter in the air? Let's begin. If you pour water into a paper cup and place it directly into a fire, you'd expect it to burst into flames and spill everywhere. But instead, the cup stays intact. That's because water can absorb a massive amount of heat, keeping the paper below the temperature needed to ignite. The paper will only burn down to the water line, where the heat is no longer being absorbed. Even when the water starts boiling, it still isn't hot enough to burn the cup. The paper only catches fire once all the water has boiled away, finally allowing the temperature to rise high enough to ignite it. If you write Swim Week, you will see something interesting. Doctors once removed a strange lump from a boy's jaw and sliced it open, revealing something horrifying inside: hundreds of tiny teeth. When the boy was just 3 years old, a tumor began growing in his jaw, and it kept getting bigger as he aged. The tumor was made from the same cells that normally form teeth, but unlike normal gums, these cells didn't know when to stop. They just kept producing more and more teeth. When surgeons finally removed it, they found over 500 teeth packed inside, some no bigger than grains of sand. After removing them all, the boy was left with a normal, healthy smile. On top of every helicopter is a single piece of hardware that determines whether it stays in the air or falls from the sky. It's called the Jesus nut. This nut clamps the spinning rotor blades to the main metal shaft, holding the entire rotor system together. It's tightened with hundreds of pounds of force and secured with a locking mechanism to prevent any movement. Every single day, maintenance crews inspect it carefully, because if that nut ever fails, the helicopter doesn't just malfunction, it drops. And the name suddenly makes a lot more sense.